It's a feeling that's become all too common. Lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, your mind racing through a checklist of bills, debts, and due dates. You're not alone. About half of all adults worry about their finances every single day. More than a third have lost sleep over money worries in just the last 3 months. And maybe the most telling statistic of all, 35% of people report feeling completely trapped in a cycle of debt. With total household debt in the US soaring past $18 trillion and credit card balances hitting a record $1.2 trillion, this isn't just a personal issue. It's a shared national anxiety. We're told to save more, spend less, invest wisely. But when you're just trying to get through the week, that advice can feel abstract, even impossible. The good news is that taking back control isn't about some secret formula. It's about building a foundation, brick by brick, based on a few core principles that work no matter how much you earn. It's about turning anxiety into action. The first step, before you even look at a spreadsheet or download an app, is to ask yourself a simple question. Why? Why do you want to manage your money better? The answer is your financial goals. Without a destination, you're just driving. A goal gives you a roadmap. Maybe it's a short-term goal, like paying off a nagging credit card or finally building a small safety net. Or maybe it's a long-term aspiration, like a down payment on a house or a comfortable retirement. Write them down. Prioritize them. These goals become your motivation, the reason you'll make a different choice at the grocery store or skip an impulse buy online. Once you know where you're going, you need to understand where you are right now. That's where a budget comes in. The word budget can sound restrictive, like a financial diet. But a better way to think about it is as a tool for conscious spending. It's a plan that ensures your money is going towards the things you truly value, your goals. A great place to start is the 50-30-20 rule. The idea is simple. 50% of your after-tax income goes to your absolute needs, things like housing, utilities, and transportation. 30% is for your wants, entertainment, dining out, hobbies. And the final, crucial 20% is for savings and paying down debt. You don't have to do this with a pen and paper anymore. Technology has made tracking your spending incredibly easy. Apps can link to your accounts, automatically categorize your spending, and show you exactly where your money is going. Check out the referral links in the comments below for high-interest bank accounts and super cool cash-back credit cards. You might be surprised to see how much those daily coffees or unused subscriptions are adding up. This isn't about shaming yourself. It's about gathering information. Once you see the patterns, you can make informed decisions. Now, let's talk about that 20% for savings. Before you even think about investing or long-term goals, there's one savings account that is non-negotiable: the emergency fund. This is your financial fire extinguisher. It's what protects you when life happens. A surprise car repair, an unexpected medical bill, or a sudden job loss. Financial experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months worth of essential living expenses. For many people, especially those living paycheck to paycheck, that number sounds laughably out of reach. It can feel so daunting that it's tempting to not even start. But here's the key. You don't build it all at once. The first goal isn't 6 months of expenses. It's a small, achievable cushion. Start with a goal of £500, then £1,000. Think of this initial fund as debt-proof insurance. It's the money that will keep a flat tire from forcing you to swipe a high-interest credit card. How do you find the money? Start small. Set up an automatic transfer of just £5 or £10 from your checking to a separate savings account every time you get paid. You won't miss it, but it will grow. Sell things you no longer need. Take any unexpected money, a small bonus, a cash gift, your tax refund, and put it directly into your emergency fund. Reframe your thinking. This isn't money you can't spend. It's money you're saving to protect your future self. It buys you peace of mind. We have the perfect bank account affiliate link in the description below to get yourself a high interest on your savings. Once your small emergency fund is in place, you can turn your attention to the single biggest obstacle to financial freedom for most people: debt. Feeling trapped by debt is exhausting. For nearly 30% of adults, their credit card debt is higher than their emergency savings. The first, most critical step is to stop digging the hole deeper. Freeze unnecessary spending and commit to not taking on any new high-interest debt while you focus on repayment. From there, you need a strategy. Two of the most effective are the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. With the debt snowball, you list your debts from the smallest balance to the largest. You make minimum payments on everything, but you throw every extra penny you have at that smallest debt. Once it's paid off, you get a quick, powerful psychological win. You then take the full amount you were paying on that debt and roll it into the payment for the next smallest one. The momentum builds, like a snowball rolling downhill. The debt avalanche is mathematically more efficient. Here you list your debts by interest rate, from highest to lowest. You attack the debt with the highest interest rate first. This method saves you the most money over time because you're eliminating the most expensive debt first. Which one is right for you? It's a personal choice. If you need those early victories to stay motivated, the snowball is fantastic. If you're driven by the numbers and want to save the most on interest, the avalanche is your best bet. The most important thing is to choose one and stick with it. As you build your emergency fund and pay down debt, you can start looking further ahead. This is where you balance your immediate needs with your long-term goals, like retirement. It can feel like a juggling act. How can you save for retirement when you're also trying to save for a house and pay off student loans? The answer often starts with your employer. If your company offers a retirement plan like a pension with a matching contribution, this should be your top priority. An employer match is essentially free money. Contributing enough to get the full match is one of the highest returns on investment you will ever find. Even if you can only contribute a small amount, do what it takes to get that match before you put extra money towards other goals. For goals like a down payment on a house, keep that money separate and safe, especially if you plan to buy within the next few years. A high-yield savings account is a great option. It's liquid, secure, and earns more interest than a traditional account. You don't want your down payment money invested in the stock market, where a sudden downturn could derail your plans. This all might sound like a lot, and it is. Managing your money is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. There will be months when you overspend or when an unexpected expense throws your budget off track. That's okay. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. It's about building habits, one small decision at a time. The goal is to replace the late-night anxiety with a quiet confidence that you have a plan. You know where your money is going, you have a buffer for emergencies, and you are taking deliberate steps toward the future you want. That control, that peace of mind, is the real return on your investment. You have made it to the end. Replay this video and take notes. Subscribe to the channel, and remember, stay money mad.